wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Welcome courtside, everybody. Jacob Toby alongside former OSU safety turned basketball analyst Dion Amade here at Raymond Harbor Fieldhouse. Connor State versus Seminole State, a matchup which is really important in the standings. Seminole State coming off a loss which snapped their 7-game winning streak, and it was not a pretty one. They lost on the last-second shot.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, this team had been rolling very well as of late, and then to hear that they lost on the last-second shot, it was heartbreaking, but still a strong performance by them. Hopefully they continue that tonight.
Connor State coming in 22-0 versus Seminole State in their last 22 games, which is pretty impressive.
Definitely pretty impressive. I mean, one of the things they're going to really need to do to break that streak is perform well down low, especially staying out of foul trouble and playing aggressive defensively.
Starters for Connor State: Caleb Rakes, Terrence Jones, Burke Putnam, Jordan Graham, Tyrese Sidbury. For Seminole State, Colton Kolowski, Dominique Primer, D'Angelo Atkins.
And a big-time block right there by number 23, Anthony Kaiser.
Anthony Kinzer and Charles Dixon also starting for Seminole State. That foul is on Kinzer. That's his first.
See the big block over there by Kinzer.
No score, just underway. First half here at Raymond Harbor Fieldhouse in Seminole, Oklahoma. Nice basket down low, Tyrese Sidbury for the first score of today's game.
And you can see Kinzer just kind of mistimes that situation right there. He tries to go for the block and just isn't there.
Primer can't hit the three. Head coach Don Tooley saying, I don't know why that shot was thrusted up there. To the middle of the court, ball turned over.
And did Kinzer just pick up his quick two fouls?
That foul's on Primer. So Primer with one and Kinzer with one. Burke Putnam, team's primary point guard, to the corner. Three is snapped in by Jordan Graham, the freshman from Farmington, Michigan. And it's a 5-0 lead for Connor State. Down low. Inside for Kinzer.
And the referees are really letting these guys play. A lot of physicalness on the inside. And everybody seems to be getting away with it so far.
To the top, a wide open three, straight away, rattled in by Caleb Riggs. Shoots the three at 40%. 8-2 early lead for Connor State. Coming in 5-2 in the conference, the same as Seminole State, but Connor State has one more out-of-conference win, so they're the second seed in Region 2. And Jones can't catch up to that pass.
Again, the referee's really letting them get away with a lot of stuff right now. A lot of pulling and tugging and pushing and physical play happening underneath.
Gideon Garner checks in, the sophomore from Pawnee, Oklahoma. Atkins looks for an option. Went to go into Kinzer. That ball taken away, back. Spinning it home, or tried to rather, was Jones, but put back in by Graham. We'll be saying Graham's name a lot. Product from Michigan. A 10-2 lead early on here for the Cowboys. Kinzer, that's what he does down low. Graham, baseline underneath. Sidbury for two. Fast-paced game. Connor State coming into play. Gardner swishes home a three.
And that's what Gardner can do for you. He comes into the ball game and off the rip lets it fly with the big three-pointer. Take a look right here. Step back, not even contested. Doesn't even matter. He knocks it down.
Thought there would be a timeout called. Instead, the play will continue. Four minutes into the first half. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amate. 12-7 lead for Connor State. Missed layup inside. Offensive rebound by Sidbury is good. He's got 6 points. Head coach Don Tooley saying move the ball for his Trojans. Cameron Kennedy missing there. Livingston clear, set to check in next whistle for Seminole State. Putnam, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound to Kinzer. This is the guy that Connor State said they wanted to stop. Primer scoops it home.
And that's a nice move by Primer. Just muscles his way inside and finds a way to hit that backboard and get the ball into the hoop.
Putnam set away by Kinzer. Graham, wild finish. What a pace we're off to right now. 16-9.
An illegal screen right there by Kinzer.
That's his second foul. He'll have to come out. In comes Livingston Clear.
And that's kind of unfortunate because number 21, Clear, was already set to go into the game to give him a breather, and for him to pick up that second foul right before he was about to exit, it's unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't cost him later in the game.
Graham, corner three. Too short. Here comes Primer. Inside. And Clear will get to the free throw line.
And that's a good job by Primer, just penetrating and dishing at the last second, giving Clear an opportunity at the layup. He misses, but still gets to the free throw line.
6'9" sophomore from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Puts in the first. Primer out. In comes Jordan Williams. We saw a lot of him a couple weeks ago versus Eastern Oklahoma State. Primer was subbed out early, and Jordan Williams inserted in as the main point guard. Second free throw, no good. 6-point lead. Stolen by Kennedy. 3-on-1. Kennedy keeps it himself, no good. Tip back home, in by Carlos Slaughter.
A good job in transition. Kennedy, knowing he has help behind him, comes in and finishes and doesn't convert, but good job by Slaughter finishing the play for the Seminole Trojans. Seminole State, excuse me, Trojans.
Isaiah Jones out to Terrence Jones, not related. Gardner picks it up after he lost it. Clear. Wild hook shot. Jones set away by Clear. Oh, he makes up for it on the defensive end. Williams to the corner. Kennedy.
And they got to get in there and rebound right there. I mean, you see you're in transition, you get the easy points, but you're down low. Find a way to get in there and get the rebound and get a second chance opportunity.
Burke Putnam thought about a long-range three. Hayden says, if you won't, I will.
Knocks it down.
Callan Hayden from El Reno, Oklahoma. Shoots threes at just 22%. We'll put in that one. Clear on the baseline. Kennedy, tough shot.
Good defense over there by Connor State to contest that mid-range jumper over there by Kennedy.
Putnam fading away, rims out. Connor State has won their last 3 out of 4. Oh, Seminole State coming off a 1-point loss for Arsenio A&M. Again, 22 straight won by Connor State, which is pretty remarkable. Graham, 17 jumper is good. He's got 7 in the first half as we approach 11 minutes remaining. Livingston clear. Puts in the jumper right in Isaiah Jones's face. Hand was right there.
Right there. Good contested shot over there by Clear.
Callan Hayden gets it back. Almost thought about a 3. Tries to drive. No shot. He wants it to count.
They don't give him the benefit of the doubt, though.
Here's a guy that we saw have a great game versus Eastern Oklahoma State last week. DeAndre Wade checking in for the Trojans.
I remember it took me about 4 guesses to figure out who the leading scorer was, and it turned out to be Mr. Wade.
Terrence Jones puts it in. 13 a game with 5 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field. He'll be scoring a lot today. So he hopes that's the case. Gardner off the mark for 3. Dalen Tansky has checked in for Connor State. Charles Dixon back in as well for the Trojans. Hayden knocks down the 3.
And he's feeling it right now. He's feeling it right now.
Don Tooley takes a timeout. Callan Hayden, 2 threes.
3-point shot really falling for him. Check out these replays over here. You can see that's Clear with the great mid-range jumper contested right in his face, and then there's Hayden knocking down that first 3. It's been a fast-paced ball game, though. Very up and down on both sides. And I mentioned that earlier. Referees are really letting these guys figure it out on their own, and they're doing a good job of creating things and making it happen and being physical down there.
Connor State up by 12. Dominic Primer back in. Gardner in the corner. Clear posting up, gets the ball. Primer was cutting, couldn't handle it. Up to Putnam for 2. The lead grows to 14. Under 10 to play in the first half. Just tuning in, thank you for watching Bravado Wireless. Connor State versus Seminole State. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amate on a Monday night in Seminole, Oklahoma. Dixon off in the corner.
nice block by Cleary coming from behind.
And Clear will take a seat. D'Angelo Atkins checks back in, the freshman from Edmond, Oklahoma. Dixon. Jones puts it up. Floater no good. Rebound ripped down by Atkins. Primer back in transition. Spinning. Can't get it to go. And the pace continues at a high level.
Surprised we didn't get an over the back call right there. You can see Hayden checking, doing a little heat check over there from the side.
Jordan Graham will check back in. Wade falling out of bounds with the basketball. Burke Putnam from Tulsa. The main point guard gets it back at the top, fakes the three. 6'3" sophomore. Sidbury can't connect. Gardner for three, can't connect. Turnover, Primer back the other way, can't handle it, but he did get fouled, so he'll head to the line.
And those were some quick hands over there by Primer. That 3-2 defense kind of caught by surprise was Putnam. And you see the foul right there as Primer goes to the line to attempt two.
Head coach Bill Muse in his 27th season telling us that Connor State needs to keep Dominique Primer in check as he hits the first. Leading scorer at 13 a game, also leads this team in assists with 6, 4 rebounds. Hits both free throws, and he is so important to this team. 83% free throw shooter as well. Nice defense down low.
Good job by Wade with that block shot.
Atkins inside, Wade went up but got stripped with it.
Good job by number 4.
Caleb Riggs with a fast break layup for 2. He's got 5 points. This game has not slowed down. 30-18 lead in favor of Connor State.
It really hasn't. I mean, both of us are a little out of breath over here. It's back and forth, back and forth. I mean, you see great defense being played by both of these ball clubs. Hard to really get a shot off. Check out some of the replays. See number 20 over there, Jordan Graham, getting a nice three-point shot off. And you see Kinzer with the nice move in the low post. He had to go out with 2 fouls, though. See a big-time three-point shot by the Cowboys. And that's why we have this lead over here, 30-18. Connor State Cowboys leading the way so far.
Atkins off the mark. Hayden firing from all sorts of ranges.
Yeah, Hayden looked at that and said, hand down, man down. I'm going to take this one for me. Luckily for Seminole State, he misses.
Dixon, no. Offensive rebound underneath Atkins. Atkins using that 6'6" frame down low to get the offensive rebound.
That's great active play over there by Jordan Grams coming underneath. Nobody blocks him out. He takes full advantage of that and finishes. 12-point lead over here for Connor State.
Atkins no good.
I think that might be the first time I heard that whistle tonight.
Foul on Tanksley. Benjamin Jenkins making his first appearance in this ball game for Seminole State. Slaughter checking back in. And Marvin Lowe coming in for Connor State for the first time tonight.
And that's just a mistake and a mental mistake over there on number 24, Charles Dixon, stepping on the baseline out of bounds. You can see it. It's clear as day.
Callan Hayden directing traffic. Picks up his dribble, yelling out a play for his squad to run. Decides to pull up, and he hangs in the air for two. Nice job by the freshman.
That wasn't even a double clutch. That was more of a triple clutch.
You're right.
At that point.
Under 6 to play in the first half. Primer to the baseline, gets it back.
You can see Primer wanted to take that three.
Dixon couldn't get it to go, but.
And that was a great job by Primer creating an opportunity, for Dixon over there on the baseline, but Dixon could not complete the shot. It should have been a three-point opportunity right there. Good job by Primer, dishing it to him down low.
Dixon, a 57% free throw shooter. Can't hit the first. 6'4", 182-pound sophomore from Chicago.
You had a little too much fun saying that.
Chicago. Puts in the second. Graham thought about a three. In the corner, Riggs connects from downtown. He's got 8. But right back to the free throw line go the Trojans. This time it'll be Colton Kalowski.
You can take a look at this. I mean, there wasn't really a chance that he was going to get an easy shot there, but a good job seeing what he had, knowing he was going to get fouled and going up strong.
Kalowski hits the first. 74% at the free throw line, averaging just under 11 points per game, coming off a 9-point performance in the 1-point loss to NEO. Goes 1 for 2. Hayden trying to fight for something as he keeps getting held.
And he gets whacked over there by Callan.
Kalowski with the foul.
Excuse me, the foul on Colton.
Riggs fakes the three. Floater no good. Underneath, nice job by Sid Berry to fight for the rebound. He'll get to the free throw line.
And a hard foul underneath by number 33, Benjamin Jenkins.
Sid Berry can't hit the first. from West Valley City, Utah. Burke Putnam checking back in for the Cowboys. Sidbury goes 1 for 2 from the line. Williams and Primer both on the floor. $16-point lead for Connor State. $11 on the shot clock. Hayden spinning, fading, can't hit.
It would have been a good-looking shot if he would have made it.
Love how he creates this separation. Jenkins was all alone, didn't take the shot. Primer says, I will. Rims out. Three minutes remaining in the first half. Really has been all the Cowboys so far. Putnam trying to dance on Williams, can't connect. Primer skying for the rebound, 2-on-2. Spinning, dumbing it down low. And Jenkins will get to the free throw line.
And that's great court vision over there by Primer. Just a nice dish off the spin move.
That's Marvin Lowe's third personal foul in the first half. Benjamin Jenkins to the line, only shoots 66%, puts in the first. Terrence Jones returns and subs out Marvin Lowe. Jenkins from Oklahoma City hits the second free throw. Atkins comes back in and Slaughter sits down. 14-point lead, 2:40 to go. Nice dump down low and nice finish.
And that was a nice dish over there by number 4, Callan Hayden, and he likes it himself.
40-24. Seminole State really has had no rhythm whatsoever in this game so far. It's been all Connor State.
Yeah, and they've been producing at will. I mean, it seems like plays and off the free. I mean, right here you see a nice jumper over there, but that happened early into that first half or midway through. And you haven't really seen much offense, consistent offense from this Seminole State team.
And Callan Hayden has been so crucial in starting up the offense for Connor State. He's got 8 points.
And he's doing it on a lot of different ways for this Cowboys offense. Producing, I mean, he's made 2 threes. You saw that beautiful assist over there before the timeout, so really getting it done for the Cowboys. Number 4, Callan Hayden.
.231 remaining. Jordan Williams will bring it up. And gets set away. Nice block down low by Tanksley. Jenkins will find himself back at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it's a nice move by Jenkins. He muscles his way down there, gets the ball up high so nobody can block it, and gets fouled on the way down.
Jenkins puts it in. Referees for tonight, by the way, Ted Valentine, Robert Burris, Justin Brewer are 3 officials. Jenkins now with 4 points. Seminole State can get some stops and cut the lead to 10, that would probably be the best they could do in this first half. Sidbury can't connect. Tanksley, his follow doesn't go. Then Sidbury's again doesn't go. The second time from Sidbury, no good. Another offensive rebound by Tanksley is good, and that gets the bench up for Connor State.
I counted 4, maybe 5 offensive rebounds in that one series possession right there.
Primer with the up fake. Williams down low to Atkins. Can't connect, and Jenkins will get called for an over-the-back foul. And head coach Don Tooley not happy right now with his Seminole State Trojans, down 42-26, and his team in the bonus. So Dalton Tanksley to the free throw line, the freshman from Fort Worth, Texas. Had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists versus Western Oklahoma. Had that monster block on Jenkins a couple possessions ago down at that end. Jones will return, and he'll sub out Tanksley, who just made those 2 free throws, as we approach 1 minute remaining in the first half. Williams trying to whiz a pass inside, no good. Jenkins cleans it up, and again for the 3rd time in the first half, getting to the free throw line. He's upset that he didn't make that, though.
Yeah, knowing that his team is down big time right now, he wants the three-point play and try to cut into this lead a little bit more.
Jenkins goes 1 for 2 from the line. Under a minute to go. 44-27 the lead. Jones, errant pass to the corner, saved nicely by Putnam. Connor State can slow things down a bit. Hayden's getting beat up a little bit down there.
Just a tad, man. Taking an elbow to the face right there as he tries to go in and produce on the inside.
Foul on Williams. Charles Dixon comes back in. Kennedy will come out. So Callan Hayden at the line, the freshman from El Reno High School, hits the first. He's in double figures already in the first half for the 8th time this season. Two-second difference between the shot and game clocks. Williams can't connect. Offensive rebound ripped down by Clear, and he's fouled.
And with Hayden going underneath that screen, Williams had to take that shot. It doesn't go in, but still a good job with the offensive rebound by Cleary, and he gets fouled.
Hayden came off the bench, did not start, but he has had a tremendous impact in this game in the first half.
And he hasn't really sat down ever since he's entered the game. Clear
hits the second. Primer to check back in.
And I think I know why he's checking back in. A little 4-on-4 matchup if you check out the jersey numbers.
Hayden gets it across midcourt. 7 seconds to go. Gets it back. Putnam on the switch, guarded by Primer. 1 second at the buzzer, no good. Putnam missing. But Connor State still with a lead, 46-29 as the first half comes to a close.
That was a good job over there by Primer with the contested jump shot over there at the buzzer. I mean, it's kind of story of the half is good defense being played throughout. Refs really letting them figure things out, not really calling any fouls until late. But there's got to be number 4 Hayden doing the work for these Cowboys, making sure things happen and produce offensively and defensively.
All right, first half comes to a close, second half in a little bit when we return. 46-29 in favor of the Cowboys. Back in a few on Bravado Wireless.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Second half just getting underway. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amade. 46-29 lead for Connor State. Hayden, 10 points so far. Callan Hayden, he's been spectacular.
Yeah, he has off the bench. He's been doing some spectacular things for this Connor State Cowboys team, and it's no surprise that he's going to get the start to begin the third quarter.
Came off the bench at the start of this game. Almost stolen by Kinzer. It was kept in by him. He didn't step out of bounds. Kolowski pull up three in transition, no good. Offensive rebound by Kinzer, still fighting for it. Ball still alive. Then a rebound ripped down by Connor State. Foul on Charles Dixon, that's his first. Hayden with 10 points in the first half for Connor State. Livingston Clear had 5 to lead Seminole State, along with Benjamin Jenkins. Ball down low, still alive. Sidbury's shot no good. Primer. To the corner, stepping into a jump shot. It was Dixon, he couldn't hit. Graham, pull up three. Rims out. 46-29. No baskets yet. Dixon can't hit. Kinzer kept it in. Graham up to Putnam for 2.
A strong drive to the rim off that transition basket.
Primer, it's a 2.
And that's what they need right now. They need Primer to get going and produce some offense. When things go as he does traditionally in this offense, he needs to get going, especially on both ends of the floor.
Foul on Kinzer. That's his, I believe, 3rd personal foul. He's going to have to come out. Jenkins comes in for him. Gardner comes in as well for Dixon. Jones missing. Kept alive.
Good pat back by Hayden.
Hayden playing into his way, starting here in the second half. Putnam step back on Gardner is good. That was money.
Good looking shot right there, behind the back dribble, pull up, shoot, as they say.
Jenkins trying to shake and bake. He rims out.
Didn't look as good as Putnam's, but it was something.
Primer comes up with a steal. Heading to the rack. Almost lost it in midair, but gets it to go.
That was very acrobatic in the air. Almost loses it in mid-flight. Adjusts in the air and gets the layup.
Putnam left it short.
Good job by Jenkins contesting the shot.
Primer almost going too fast. He almost slipped. Gardner, big shot for 3. No good. Tip back home. That doesn't fall. Can feel the energy picked up by the Trojans. They just haven't got the shot to fall.
Yeah, very much so. And I like their effort right now, especially on the boards.
And a good timeout call by head coach Bill Muse to slow things down a bit as his Cowboys have a 50-33 lead over the Seminole State Trojans. Back in a few.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Bravado Wireless here on a Monday night. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amade. 50-33 lead for the Connor State Cowboys here at Raymond Harbor Fieldhouse in Seminole, Oklahoma. Trojans trying to make a comeback. Graham is fouled in the process. He'll get to the free throw line.
That's just a good job by Graham, coming up strong, trying to make something happen. Referees, all they have to do is pick which player they want to receive the foul.
Graham hits the first free throw. He's got 10 points, coming off a 5.10 rebound performance versus Western Oklahoma. Kalowski, yes. If Seminole State wants to get back in this game, it's going to start on the defensive end. It has to.
And right now, they're not showing any ability to do so, as far as the way Connor State is finding a way to produce points in many different ways.
Hayden responds with a three. He likes it, sticks his tongue out.
And I said it, and it shall happen. Producing points in many different ways. That time, a big-time three by Hayden.
He's got 13 points tonight. Kennedy, errant pass inside, but out of bounds off of Graham's fingertips. So it will stay Seminole State ball with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
And that was just a bad decision over there by Kennedy. It seemed like he was being suggested or coached to
that ball didn't go off Graham's hands.
I guess not. Maybe that was what Kennedy was confused about.
Putnam, big three-point shot for Burke Putnam from Tulsa.
And they're extending this lead right now. It's up to 12.
Primer the floater, that's no good. Putnam, believe it will be on the floor.
And Putnam's kind of finding his stride right here in the second half.
Nope, he's going to shoot.
You see right here, just off the dribble, Colton grabs him.
Nope, I was right. He will not shoot. I'm going to have confidence in myself, Dion. What's wrong with me?
I ask that question every time we do this stuff.
Nice left-handed finish for Tyrese Sidbury. Inside. The lead continues to grow. 24-point lead, timeout. Connor State taking total control of this one.
And you can see everybody on that Seminole State side just scratching their heads, trying to find answers, but they honestly cannot. See the acrobatic layup over there by Primer. And here, big-time three-pointer by Hayden. Contested, it doesn't even matter. And right here, you see Putnam, you see the three.
That's a dagger three right there. Not in the fact that it's over or anything, but the momentum was swinging in sort of a Seminole State sort of way. But the Cowboys just come out firing after a timeout, hit a couple shots, and it's room to 24-point lead.
Yeah, and they really dictated the tempo of this game. They've controlled it most of the way, and they decided coming out of halftime they weren't gonna ease up. They were gonna put their feet on the gas, and they certainly have.
See if Biggie Smalls can pump up the Seminole State crowd here. It's kind of just a chill vibe, but
I mean, it's working for me.
Not to be morbid or anything, but he died on my birthday, Biggie Smalls. Rest in peace. March 9th.
Sad day.
Sad day. But happy day. I was born.
No. Sad day.
Kennedy misses. But gave it right to Jenkins. Hayden did not look at where he was passing. Primer, pretty finish. Hayden with an unusual turnover.
Yeah.
And an interesting one at that.
Kind of took a misstep and he had to pass it, and so he didn't travel, and it was just.
Jones. Hayden on the wing. Putnam has the handle. Hayden fakes the three, step back on the wing, can't get it to go.
And they call a foul on number 21 for the Connor State Cowboys, Sidbury.
Foul on Sidbury. Primer, hesitation, and finishes again. He's had a nice start to the second half. He's got 8 points.
And that's what you need right there. Your leader has to step up. He has to know that you need some offense and to put it on his shoulders. But that's, again, Connor State answers back.
Graham has been so good today, getting to the rim with ease. Primer, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. He slaps his hands. He wanted that one badly.
And he knows at this point in the game and the way things are looking, every possession is going to count.
Alley-oop, converted. Sidbury. 63-39, approaching 12 minutes remaining in the second half. Jenkins, 18-footer.
What a rainbow, what an arc.
He's got 10 points. Graham cutting inside, the floater game goes. 14 points for Jordan Graham out of Farmington, Michigan. 6'5" freshman putting on a show tonight. Oh, Jenkins manhandling his way down low.
And initially he took a shot to the face, and I think it angered him a little bit, put his shoulder down and really worked for that one.
It evened out a bit.
Shot for a shot.
Eye for an eye, as they would say. Putnam, tough shot. But an offensive rebound underneath Sidbury, making him pay down there.
And Sidbury just seems to find to be at the right spot at the right time. It's the third one of those that he's had this evening.
Connor State working on all cylinders right now, 67-43. Jenkins gets it to go. So Jenkins and Primer have been awesome this second half, but it really hasn't turned into anything much than them scoring a couple buckets. And then Hayden right to the rim, soaring through the air.
And that's why it doesn't amount to anything, because every time they put up a shot and get a bucket, they come back and answer. They being Connor State.
72 points per game led up by the Seminole State defense. That will well be surpassed in this game unless there's some historic shooting drought with 10 minutes to go in this game by Connor State.
Yeah, and right there, Primer just mishandles the shot. But look at that, Hayden going coast to coast and just finishing strong at the glass.
Jones lost it. Jordan Williams into the game. Try to slow things down. Livingston clear for two.
And that's a good shot over there by Clear. Did you see the way he hung in the air, waiting for the defender to come down, and then he had a clear look at the basket?
Connor State will take a timeout. We'll take it too. 69-47, 9:47 to go. Big lead for the Cowboys.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Big lead for the Connor State Cowboys, 69-47 with 9:47 left in the second half. Jacob Toby alongside Dion Amade. And we have seen some sort of show from Callan Hayden and Jordan Graham for the Cowboys tonight. Hayden stepped back. Didn't take the shot, but shows he had the handle. Putnam traveled with it.
And he looks a little confused at the call. Check out the replay, and you see that second step right there that he couldn't get away with.
That's a two-pointer. Kennedy hits. 20-point game. Hayden with one on the shot clock, got it stolen. Jordan Williams back the other way. Can't hit, but we'll get to the free throw line.
Yeah, just a situation right there where Hayden goes in, he tries to pull the ball back out and loses it on the dribble. Might have bounced off somebody's foot. I couldn't see, wasn't too clear, but a good job by number 10 for the Seminole State Trojans. Jordan Williams pressing the issue, not completing the layup, but getting to the line.
Williams, 6'2", 175 pounds, the freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma, puts in 2 free throws. And Connor State should really, take this down to 10, 9, 8 seconds on the shot clock every possession, but they've got the 18-point lead.
And again, I heard the coaching staff talking over in their huddle, and they were telling their guys, this isn't over. We're still a long way from this, so they're going to continue to press on the gas and try and extend this lead a little bit.
Hayden underneath, no good. That backboard was tapped. Probably should have been a goaltend. Blocked by Clear, but a foul called. If we could see on the replay that this backboard was tapped. Nice blocker would have been if the foul wasn't called. Graham to the line. Graham before Farmington, or rather after Farmington High School, attended Tennessee Prep Academy. Shot clock needs to be at 26. Kinzer. Body's diving on the floor, ball still loose. Hayden right in the middle of everything. Both won't let go of the ball, that's clear, and Hayden. I'll tell you, I really like Callan Hayden's game. He's only 6 feet and a freshman from El Reno, Oklahoma, but he's playing like he's 6'8".
Yeah,
he doesn't care.
He's one of those feisty guys that likes to get in the mix and get in with everybody. See him celebrating after those three-point shots and talking to everybody on the court.
Hayden actually has an interesting story coming from El Reno High School. He actually played against Trey Young in high school. Trey Young scored a career-high 62 versus El Reno in 2017 against Callan Hayden's ball club. Imagine that, Trey Young lighting you up for 62.
Well, it's a good thing that he's in the NBA right now. Hayden doesn't have to see a lot of those guys.
Hayden also coached by his uncle Rodney, who was the head coach of basketball team and the athletic director at El Reno High School. Retired the same year that Hayden graduated. Hayden, a big part of why Connor State is up 70-53 with 6:30 remaining. Jones can't hit as the shot clock buzzer goes off. Offensive rebound put back in by Sidbury.
Again, Sidbury with another offensive rebound that just finds its way in his lap, and he does a good job of going back up and putting it in.
Nice take by Gardner.
Gardner, normally a three-point shooter, has to show the threat of the ability to drive, and right there he completes the play.
So if you're Seminole State, 6 minutes, how do you kind of get back in this one quickly?
Well, my first question is, where's Primer and Jenkins? Those are the two guys that were getting it done for you offensively, and they haven't really been in the later part of this second half.
Graham off in the corner for three. Here comes Williams. Into Kinzer, he's fouled. And Gardner was wide open in the corner for three, if you could see that on the top of your screen.
And I think Williams saw him. He just couldn't get the ball over to him at the position that he was at.
You see he slapped his leg. He knew he was wide open. Third foul on Graham. And Seminole State, 6th in Division I in three-point shooting at 42%. You'd think they could start jacking up some threes maybe. Putnam, hesitation, was walloped inside.
Good job
but not fouled.
Good job by Kinzer, running down the court, ready for the block.
Putnam. Under 5 to play. Putnam way off on a three. They are running down the shot clock the last couple possessions.
They're taking your advice.
Corner three by Kennedy off the mark. And shots just not falling tonight for the Trojans.
You know, sometimes when it's not your night, it's not your night.
This is literally what Connor State is doing. They are running down that clock. But if Hayden was standing out there just uncontested, maybe if you put a couple defenders out there, they'd be rushed to shoot it.
Another offensive rebound by number 21, Sidbury.
Like right there, right? Shouldn't someone be up there trying to steal that basketball?
I mean, if you're really trying to get back into this game, you force the issue, right? You can't allow them to continue to waste the clock and leave you with nothing.
Hayden fakes the three. Down low. Easy two for Graham. "17 points for Graham tonight as the timeout is called. It's full 74-55, 3:29 to play in the second half. Take a break.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection. Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Connor State has won 22 straight games versus Seminole State. And if this league continues, it'll be 23 consecutive wins. Nice turnaround jumper from Kennedy. But it's been all Cowboys here tonight. And I know you love to hear that phrase, but it is not your Cowboys, so don't get all excited there, buddy. Jacob Toby alongside, yes, former OSU safety, Dion Amade. Under 3 minutes to play. Burke passed it out. Long three by Hayden at the shot clock buzzer. They get the offensive rebound, and this thing is, let's wait. Slaughter with the steal. Lost it, but got fouled. Foul on Callan Hayden.
Check out the replay. Looked like almost he got it cleanly, but just a nice shoulder check right there, and he gets the foul.
Williams putting pressure up top as Graham finds another easy two down low. As the lead, 76-57. A 19-point advantage.
Yeah, and it looks like he called timeout to reinform his guys, Connor State head coach. to let them know that we're not pushing the ball anymore. They're doing exactly what you're saying, Jacob. They got the lead. They're comfortable. Now it's time to waste some clock and start the buses and get on out of here.
I think it's only one bus.
You sure? Not two? Those are some pretty big dudes over there.
I think they fit in one bus just fine.
Oh, okay.
You guys had multiple buses.
Hey, need the leg room.
What, 5 or 6 buses?
Yeah. I mean, if it was a family trip.
Oh, the families get to ride on the bus?
I'm one game a year.
Really?
One road game a year. I think they call it the wives trip.
Uh-huh. Connor State started off this season on an 8-game winning streak. They outscored their opponents 875 to 515 during that stretch. How about that? They've continued their winning ways tonight. 5 on the shot clock. Hayden's going to have to jack one up. Long range 3. Can't bank it home. Seminole State 7-1 at home this season. And 8-2 on the road. They found a lot of success on the road. And they also started off the season on an 8-game win streak.
Looks like the Seminole State team emptying the bench out a little bit.
Wade and Kinzer back in. We also see Nikhil Jamerton for the first time tonight. Product from Tulsa. Caleb Riggs is checked in for Connor State. 45 seconds to play. And 10 on the shot clock. Jones, free throw line jumper, no good. Two-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jamerson. Slaughter down low. Wade finds it to the corner. Gardner for 3.
Sharp shooter.
So Gardner for 3. And that'll do it.
Turn the shot clocks off.
10 seconds left.
Dribble this one out.
What a performance by the Connor State Cowboys. 23 consecutive wins versus Seminole State. They win it 74 to 57 here at the Raymond Harbor Fieldhouse. What a performance we saw by Callan Hayden and Jordan Graham. Two stars tonight.
It really was. I mean, they just all night Seminole State struggled finding something offensively, and Connor State made them pay for it. Hayden was spectacular throughout the game and made it look easy at some points, and then Putnam came on in the second half at the end to kind of close things out. And you got to mention this guy, number 21, Sidbury. He did a good job offensively on the rebounding. They said that was one of their keys of the game. We got to rebound, we got to control their point guard, and we got to reduce the threes. They did all 3 on that list. They knocked it off, and they went away with the win.
Cowboys advance to 6-2 in the conference. Seminole State drops to 5-3. So a tough one for Seminole State is now they'll fall behind the Cowboys. Well, they were in front, or rather they were behind before. Now they'll be a little bit separated in the conference. Connor State using some momentum maybe to carry into their next couple games.
Yeah, and I mean, it's momentum that they should carry because, I mean, a big-time task right here. A division opponent, you handled them easily, okay? And not only that, on the road. So you get an extra feather in your cap because of that. So it was very tough matchup coming into this. Easily handled. They should be very, very much having a lot of confidence going into their next game.
All right, so Connor State comes in winning 23 now consecutive games for Seminole State. They get the win. The girls game also Connor State gets the win as well. So for Dion Amade and our entire Bravado Wireless crew, my name is Jacob Toby saying so long and good night from Seminole, Oklahoma.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in
Those
Eastern
long-
Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit BravadoWireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.